In the fast-paced field of artificial intelligence, Google has officially entered the ring with its latest product, Gemini. After a decade of portraying itself as AI-first company, Google is taking a big step ahead, trying to challenge the industries controlled by OpenAI's GPT-4. This video delves into the aspects of Gemini, its various applications, and the upcoming confrontation between Google's Gemini and OpenAI's GPT-4. Google CEO Sundar Pichai heralds the start of the Gemini age, a tremendous advancement in AI technology. Gemini is not a single model. It is available in 3 versions: Nano, Pro, and Ultra, each serving a specific purpose. Gemini Nano is intended for native offline use on Android smartphones, whereas Gemini Pro runs Google AI services and is integrated into Bard. Gemini Ultra, the most powerful version, is geared towards data centers and enterprise applications. Google is deliberately rolling out Gemini, and Bard is now powered by Gemini Pro. Gemini Nano will provide new capabilities to Pixel 8 Pro customers, while Gemini Ultra is set to come next year. Starting December 13th, developers and enterprise clients will be able to use Gemini Pro through Google Generative AI Studio or Vertex AI in Google Cloud. Although Gemini is now available in English, Google intends to incorporate it into its search engine, ad products, Chrome browser, and other services on a worldwide scale. According to an official blog post, Google has already included a fine-tuned version of Gemini Pro into its Bard chatbot. Ultra is still undergoing extensive trust and safety checks and fine-tuning, but will be integrated into Bard early next year. Gemini is natively multimodal, which means it can combine different types of information, including text, code, audio, image, and video, according to the blog post. In a series of films, Google demonstrated Gemini's capabilities. In one video, a machine accurately identified a graphic of a blue duck. A different video shows the AI reviewing a student's math answers and explains why they were correct or incorrect. But how does it stack up against OpenAI's competing GPT-4? The company announced today that its Gemini Ultra model scored 90% on the massive multitask language understanding test, which uses a combination of 57 subjects such as math, physics, history, law, medicine, and ethics for testing both world knowledge and problem-solving abilities. This makes it the first model to outperform human experts in the exam. Humans at the expert level scored only 89.8%. GPT-4 scored 86.4% on the test, according to Google. However, the mid-range Gemini Pro model, which was integrated into Google's Bard chatbot, only outperformed GPT 3.5 in the same test. In other words, according to the data given by Google, the race remains extremely tight. When asked if Gemini has any additional capabilities compared to the current generation LLMs during a press briefing, Eli Collins, Vice President of Product at Google's DeepMind, replied, "I suspect it does," which is a vague answer at best. Collins also stated that Gemini underwent the most comprehensive safety evaluations of any AI model the business has produced to date, which may explain why Google had to purportedly postpone its rollout. The corporation also stated that it will not provide the parameter count, which may make comparisons impossible. Beyond Gemini, Google demonstrates its experimental search generative experience earlier this year, which is intended to improve the company's search engine results. but based on what we've seen thus far, the tool leaves a lot to be desired. In short, the jury is yet out on how Gemini compares to its strong competitors, and this is unlikely to alter very soon. As of now, Bard users may only use text instructions. Visual and voice interaction will be available in the coming months, according to Collins. Even Gemini Ultra, which Google believes can outperform ChatGPT-4, isn't ready for prime time, so we'll have to wait before drawing any firm conclusions. Furthermore, the model they presented for Bard is text-only and comparable to GPT 3.5 Turbo, so no one can verify their promises or benchmarks. They do not expect to provide the API for Gemini Ultra until next year. GPT-4 training ended in October 2022, but Google's use of marketing tactics to demonstrate their ability to outperform a year-old model raises concerns. Also, for whatever reason, they do not share the code, weights, or API for Ultra, the benchmarked model, until next year, so we cannot assess their other claims for accuracy. Gemini Ultra aspires to be absolutely extraordinary, particularly with its straightforward editing features. This features picture effects from Google's Test Kitchen, which gave you more creative freedom when making photorealistic photos. Users can divide the image into portions and edit them as needed for transitioning from a jungle to a metropolitan setting. This level of editing flexibility is a huge step forward, providing a feature that has long been sought after in AI generators. Gemini Ultra distinguishes itself from Midjourney by virtue of its user-friendly interface and simplicity of operation. While Midjourney is regarded to be cutting-edge in picture generation, it can be difficult to utilize, particularly on platforms such as Discord. Gemini Ultra, on the other hand, has a simpler drag-and-drop interface, making it more appealing to a large range of users. With features like HDR, 1990s styles, and more, Gemini Ultra offers a variety of settings that are simple for users to grasp and use, even if they are unfamiliar with all of the technical components of picture styles. This amount of accessibility and creativity makes Gemini Ultra an appealing option for anyone wishing to improve their image generation efforts. Finally, Google's announcement of Gemini Ultra represents a watershed moment in the growth of AI-powered image production. This new tool not only highlights Google's dedication to expanding AI capabilities, but also its responsiveness to customer requirements. Gemini Ultra's intuitive editing capabilities, together with its smooth integration into Google's Test Kitchen for early testing, demonstrates Google's commitment to provide powerful and user-friendly tools. Furthermore, the inclusion of capabilities such as logo generation and the ability to use seeds to achieve consistent image outputs increases its usefulness and attractiveness. Overall, the launching of Gemini Ultra marks the beginning of a new era in AI innovation, with the potential to transform how consumers create and interact with images. Overall, the Gemini Ultra release establishes a new standard for AI-powered image production tools. Its novel features, user-friendly design, and connection with Google's Test Kitchen highlight Google's commitment to pushing the boundaries of AI technology. As users explore the capabilities of Gemini Ultra, it is expected to become an invaluable tool for creative professionals, enterprises, and individuals seeking to improve their visual content creation. We'll be back with more information and videos. Here's a reminder to like the video if you found it useful and instructive. Share your thoughts in the comments section, follow our channel, and stay tuned for more engaging videos.